Why, hello. How you guys doing? We're playing some more Graveyard Keeper tonight. Oh, 1 second, almost forgot. I forgot to turn off the fan. Let me see if I can summon wife with the wife bell. God, I love her so much. Can you turn off the fan for me, sweetie? Can you turn off the fan? The fan. Thank you. I was trying to save her a trip because the fan's halfway down the stairs, but she walked all the way up because she couldn't hear me over the fan. Thank you, my love. I know you guys said you can't hear it, but I can hear it and it annoys the shit out of me. Graveyard Keeper, Graveyard. There it is, Graveyard Keeper. Yep. OBS is so fucking weird when it comes to deciding on capturing stuff. There you go, I believe in you, OBS. So we had finally opened the tavern, so we can go one of two ways today. Either we can go all in on the tavern and try and invest as much as we can, or we can try and hit the dungeons. I don't mind either. So does your wife. Also cosplay as a maid and do the homemade things. Hey, maid uniforms are expensive, so no. I think she heard me. No, maid uniforms are expensive. All those frills, all that lace, man, that costs money, dude. Goodness gracious me, oh my. Okay, what do I have on me? Ah, that's right. Lurker had told me at the end of the last stream that I would need an advanced alchemy bench if I want to be able to make my own speed potion, but then I decided, fuck it. I see, I thought you were into that stuff. Hey, look, if she wants to wear lace and frills and a black skirt when I ring my bell, I really wouldn't mind, you know, just saying. You. Speed potion. Do you not have any? Digestion. Speed. What's going on, Edward? How you doing? One moment, please. Sweetie? Are they completely destroying the downstairs? Is that what I'm hearing? Are you okay? I asked her if she needed help wrangling a cat, and I just hear faintly from downstairs, "No, I'm about to get him myself." Oof. They've been little goblins all day. Knocking books off of shelves, trying to get extra breakfast, that kind of stuff. You know, the usual cat things. What's funny is she tries to talk to them and, like, explain, "You're frustrating me right now, do you know that?" And I can guarantee the cat's just like, "The second you put me down, I'm gonna do it again." That's what the cat's thinking, I just know it. Because they're snots. suppose I will need more wheat, huh? Yes, they are in fact snots. People can say they're not snots all they want, but I know the truth. They're little buttholes. Now that does not mean I don't love them. I love my cats. I love all my pets, but they are little buttholes. I accept this. I accept that they're little buttholes. Doesn't mean I have to put up with it though. Level 2. Make a few of these. Gotta spend that soul energy. Oh, that one's full. That one's full too. Okay, so are we actually full up on soul shards? Shoot, we are. How about that? Bye. You're going in the forever box. I don't need any more bodies right now. Thanks, bye. Okie doke. It is now Sun's Day. I just find it absolutely hilarious how you are able to enslave the undead both body and soul. Because why not, right? Alright, we're gonna need to work on our hops, which means we're gonna have to buy more from our man over there at the miller's place. Ooh, I am low on energy. Bip. My model always freaks out when I drink. God, that speed potion is so nice. Okay. I'll take your entire stock of this. Your entire stock of this. Now that we've got a little bit more money flowing in, it should be a little easier to kind of work in and buy what I need to accelerate that money ramp. Which is mostly hops right now because I'm going to need beer. Lots of it. Oh shoot, I don't have any room in my inventory, do I? I walked all the way here. There, I'll take that. Hello? Mouse? Mouse no longer responding? What the shit? What the shit is that? Holy shit. The bottom of my mouse, what is this? What the heck? Eh? Eh? That's a big fucking lint ball. How did a giant ball of lint somehow end up perfectly underneath my mouse? Ugh. Yep, that tastes like laundry detergent. That's definitely a lint ball. How the fuck did that get there? That's so weird. Okay. Honestly, don't need. I'll deposit that. Silver elixir can be stored away. I don't use a mouse pad. Like, yeah, that would make sense if I had a mouse pad, but I don't use one. Me neither, my guy. Me neither. Oh, right, these are spices. Shit. I don't really need those. Don't need that. And don't need that. What I need are gold pumpkin seeds. That's what I need. Oh, right, and I also need to conduct today's ceremony, don't I? It is Sun's Day after all. Ooh. Yuck. Yuck. I need 60 for 100% chance of success, so I'm just gonna buy some candles. I need to raise his whole merchant thing with me anyway. Might as well. Give me your candles. Your terrible quality candles. God, raising his shop is difficult. There you go. That's enough. Good enough is good enough. I am H.O. May the force be with you. And also with you. Lift up your hearts. Sorry, never mind. Nobody who hasn't been to an American church will understand that. Anybody who hasn't been to an American church. Words are hard. Gimme. Thanks for the cash. Well, worth the price of admission, I suppose. Go deposit all this nonsense over here. Oh shoot. Should probably put these in the other container, huh? I've never been in one here, but I had back in the Philippines. Well, so there's all sorts of calls and responses that are unique to American churches, because I've been to churches all over the world. And American churches just have some that are strange. And yes, I still remember after 9 years. Wait, do they do... I haven't been to a church in the Philippines. Do they do that over there? Like the whole peace be with you and also with you. Lift up your hearts. All that stuff. They do it there too? No fucking way! Huh. That's neat because I've been to church in Singapore, I've been to church in Thailand, I've been to church in, believe it or not, Dubai. And they didn't do that whole song and dance anywhere there. That's neat. I thought the US was the only place that did that. Learn something new every day. I need more storage down here. That is what I am understanding now. I need much more storage down here. Holy shit. Depending on who's the pastor, they might do it in Tagalog or English. Oh, that makes sense. Well, yeah, you would do it in like your local language. That just makes sense, personally. Honestly, I wouldn't expect them to do it in English at all, but that they do is kind of neat. I have ash everywhere. Why am I hoarding so much ash? What can I say? I'm an ash man. I definitely need to build more storage down here. I've been too lazy with that. I'm probably gonna do what Heavy said and just make human tallow candles. Why not? Screw it, right? I have all this fat sitting around. I might as well. At some point. We're gonna need to start converting more advanced organs soon-ish. But not now. So I'd say roughly each speed potion lasts me about a day, give or take. Hold on, this is bothering me. Why are you like this, mic arm? Get over here. Get. No. No. Turn. There you go. Closer. Nah. Perfect. Can you guys hear my 30-year-old computer chair protest in its very existence? This thing is definitely... This thing had it when I got it. Now it's just hanging on out of sheer spite. Oh, you only sell silver pumpkin seeds. Son of a bitch. I need a gold pumpkin seed for her to enchant. Bah. Do you have a wine flask? Of course not. Alcohol is disgusting. I don't believe you. You're a Miller. Except, of course, my special wheat whiskey. And what do you drink this whiskey from? Straight from the barrel in my cellar. Impressive. I have no more questions. He drinks wheat whiskey straight from the barrel? Dear sweet lord, how are you over here saying alcohol is disgusting? You're the biggest alcoholic here. Damn. Paladin, what's going on, buddy? Hello. Welcome. Nice to see that the ghosts are busy. That means I should be able to... Sweet home crate factory. Okay. Box of goods. We just need to make a whole bunch of nails. We'll deal with that later. It's do as I say, not as I do moments. It's not even do as I say, not as I do. It's I'm going to just outright lie. We producing the Imperium's corpse starch over here? Yes, yes we are. How could you tell? Gotta have that quality corpse starch. Otherwise the serfs in the Underhive get a little antsy, you know? So you gotta make sure they have the good stuff. No heretics in the rendering process. That's important. Not really for taste, just as a rule. Ah, we got hops. We got hops, baby. Damn, that's a lot of grape seeds. Blink. Take all those, thank you. We brewing bathtub beer? No, we're brewing zombie beer. That's much better, right? I'm having necrotic hands craft all of my ale, and then I'm serving it to the villagers with no disclosure whatsoever. Just as BlackRock intended. Hit me with that carbonated paint thinner. I don't think we actually have any of that. We've got zombie beer, we've got zombie wine. We may have some zombie mead eventually, but I don't think we have any carbonated paint thinner. Sorry. That's real miss on that one on my part. My bad, man. My bad. Oh, are you done? Are you done? Yes, you are. All right. Back to work, ghosty gobbies. Okay. First stop. Some red wine. Gold star. Second stop. Oh, you are out of water. Really? Alright, I guess I'll go get just a ridiculous amount of water. By which I mean 2 stacks of 50, I guess. You'll get there one day, man. Brewing is a journey. I don't know if that's something that I can brew, though. Carbonated paint thinner sounds more like buying something from Home Depot and then hoping for the best. Couple mugs of beer. Nah. Okay, inventory's clear again. You already done? Damn, that was fast. You were a lot faster with those nails. Alright, crate factory. Box of goods. 5 crates is enough for now. What's going on, Raiden? How you doing, buddy? Hello. Welcome, welcome. Getting that gold pumpkin seed is gonna be a real pain in the dick, isn't it? Ah, well. So I'm confused here. Because you, with your work efficiency of 25%, why are you here? Do you actually run beer? I don't know if he runs beer or not. Ah, yes he does. That's why I put him here, right? Oh, we can just craft straight up booze. Ah, there it is, mead. We're definitely going to be making some of that. That's the good stuff. Distillery. You'd think it would be under cookery, right? No, we already got everything there. Smithing. Already got everything there. Digestion over to strong alcohol and then blending. There we go. We have enough stuff. Let's do it. Have a surplus of EXP. Why not? And we are maxed out on farming, I think. I think that's everything, yeah. Okay, so we've got smithing, building, and farming. Book writing. Are we missing anything? Nope, we got book writing already. Theology. I know we're missing things here because holy fuck, it's expensive. Oh yeah. Later. Master of Alchemy. I wonder if that extends to the zombies I have doing the work. Like, will they both also create better quality stuff, or is that just if I'm the one making it? And that same question extends to the ghosts, I suppose. Important questions. Like, why the fuck hasn't the donkey brought my body for the day? You lazy jackass. Okay, ghosts are still working there. That's good. No, don't need that one. Need that one, though. Drop both of those. Right, we've got gold jewelry details now. Wasn't there... Right. There was one thing that I definitely needed to do. How many gold jewelry details does it take to make the stained glass window? So I can, you know, stop using candles to be able to hit my goal. Because that gets expensive after a while. Let's see. So receiver, blur, blur, blur. Wait, why is there a soul receiver in here? Could I really have just the soul receiver do the weekly... What? These are questions I don't need answers for. Stained glass window. So let's bring enough for 2. I think we can build 2 if I remember correctly. God, the speed potion is so nice. Meow. So as you can imagine, it's all about smoothing over your own supply lines and stuff like that. That's the gist of the whole thing. Okay, now hold on a second. Did you deposit them over here? So you did. Okay. Well, I'm going to need to make some more of that, as well as some glass. We already have glass. We have 1 glass. 1 singular glass. Do I still have river sand? I do. Well, that's useful. Get that made. Let's see, and gold jewelry details. Okay, gold jewelry details, glass, and complex iron parts. 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's gonna take forever and a day, so I'm gonna go do something else while that cooks. Like, I don't know, maybe trade in the 3 death certificates we already have on us. After we visit the Talking Skull. Nice. 3460. Not bad. Not bad at all. And we've almost got our first star. Important stuff. Hello, you psychopath. Whee! Okay, so he's running beer and wine then. Good shit. Cool beans. Alright. That's kind of what I was wondering. Now we can make mead. I wonder, can we make mead at the zombie brewery, or do we need to make that ourselves? Yoink. Get in the Spin Master 6000. Give me your soul. Thank you. Begone, foul spirit. Thank you. And get out. Goodbye. Yoink. You have good organs. Let's take a look at those, shall we? He is a 5-drop. Goodness me. So you have something that's a 3, or you have 2 things that are a 2, but either way I want them. Let's start with your brain. Let's see what this one is. Oh, your brain was bad. Holy shit. Okay, let's go ahead and grab those intestines, I guess. Huh. Okay. Oh, I think your intestines were actually perfect. Wild. Alright. Yoink. 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 Alright. Get in the forever box. And that can go bye-bye. Let's check out these intestines. I think they're perfect. But they are. How about that? Nice. Perfect intestines. I didn't even have to work on them. Doop. Okay. The glass should be done-ish by now. I think. Hey, there it is. Yoink. Today is Merchant's Day, so he should be taking all my crates. Let's go finish what we were doing with the window. I think you can install 2. I honestly can't remember, though, so I might be wrong. Is it really just 1? Huh. I swear you could install 2. Oh well. 1's better than none, I guess. There's that. Oop. Now we won't need candles anymore. Well, we'll still probably use them, but we won't need them anymore. Oh god, you know what I just realized? Mungo's probably transporting my good wine over there. Oh no. I need to steal that real quick. I'm selling that wine. I'm not selling it here. That's my silvers. Yeah, we're selling this to someone else, thanks. It's a little too high class for you lowly peasants, so that's going. God damn, they bought half of it already? I make that shit in batches of 60 and they fucking drank half of it. I mean, it's good wine, but holy shit, guys. That stuff couldn't have been down there for more than a day. They're fucking quick with it. Give me that good shit. Okay, so you can make mugs of beer. You can make standard wine. Which, like, I'm fine with. But I'm guessing the only one that can make mead is me? I don't even have a recipe for mead, do I? I don't think I do. I don't think I know how to make mead. Because if you look through here, we've got beekeeping all the way up to befriend. And then we've got winemaking, strong alcohol, and then berry ferment, apple ferment, fermentation barrel. Brewing stand with create a mug of beer, but there's no mead here. How do I make mead? Huh. I guess I have to do it myself. That sounds like work. Too lazy for this shit. That's the whole reason I'm reanimating corpses, so I don't have to work so damn much. You know, that sounds really unethical now that I say it out loud. I'm still gonna keep doing it, but it does sound pretty bad. Sucker shouldn't have died then, huh? Clotho, you lazy old bent, wake up! I'm just kidding, I actually really like Clotho. She's fun. Huh. Yoink. Alright, you. Yoink. Boop. I know there isn't a time limit on anything, but I still scramble from place to place. I wonder why that is. Why do I do that? I'm scrambling around like I got deadlines. I can fucking take all the time in the world with this stuff. Stop that. My watch was yelling at me. Yeah, we definitely need to construct some more storage down here, don't we? Or get rid of some useless stuff, I suppose, is also a possibility. Because, man. One of those moments where I'm like, do I really need all this? The answer is unfortunately yes, but some of it I can do without. I don't need that. I don't need all of this green waste. I need some of it, not all of it. So we can keep some of it. Okay. So, that's done. The window's done. Got a whole bunch of wine going over there now. Oh, that's right. I should probably... That was such a good investment. That was such a good investment, holy shit. Just not having to crank up the well by yourself is so nice. All of that can go in there because beer takes a lot of water. More water than I thought it would, honestly. Y'all can have the gold beer, but you can't have the gold wine. Alright? Do not transport the gold wine. Mead. Crafted at brewing stand. But you can craft a mug of beer at Zombie Brewery, but the mug of mead says specifically brewing stand. So I gotta make one of these. Stone and simple parts. That's not hard. I can do that. Ooh, got some stutter going on there. Take a stack of that. Where's my stone? Do I not just have... Wow. I mean... Okay, I guess. Jesus. We got way too much marble. And not enough stone. Way too much marble. Boy, 18! Holy shit. I need to make some wedges. Chippy choppy. Choppy chippy. We'll get to that body when we get to that body. I'm really glad that organs don't have their own decay value, and it's just a decay value for the shell. Because, man, it would be a pain in the ass if organs also decayed. It is a good thing that they don't. Thank you, devs. Where is all of my... I'd swear I had more stone. I would swear I had more stone. Do I really not? One stone there. No stone there. I'd swear I had stone. Hold on. This is gonna bother me. Alright, you wee bastards. Where's me fucking rocks? Oh yeah. Suppose I should put one of you over here, huh? That would just make sense. Oof, and it is overloaded on marble, that is true. And we're short a porter? Really? Did I take a porter from over here? I don't remember doing that. Huh, I guess I need to make more fodder zombies. At some point. Okay, one of you will permanently transport metal, one of you will permanently transport stone and marble. Actually, I should probably make it so that you transport only stone, and then the last schmuck I put here will only transport marble. But I need stone now. Where's the nearest stone mine? I guess I could knock out a block of it myself. Shouldn't be too hard, right? The zombies do it all the time. The fuck is that stone mine? Oh yeah, it's closer to the house, isn't it? Right. Weird place for a bunch of broken barrels, but alright. Ah! That's a thing. Forgot that was a thing. A waterfall. I should probably at some point install all these lanterns, but I am very lazy. How much does it cost? What does this take? Lantern, piece of stone, simple iron parts, and some glass. That's really cheap. Once I get more stone, I'll probably install all those just because I can. Yoink. Today is Horns Day, which means Snake is downstairs, but we're not going to bother with him right now. I'm not too worried about Snake. Until we start really progressing the dungeon, we're not going to worry about him. One thing at a time. I got rocks! Wait. How many rocks do I need? Holy fuck, that's a lot of rocks. Okay. I'm just not gonna bother with that for now. That's a lot of rocks. Oof. Okay, so we've got the halfway decent wine and halfway decent beer filtering over. Give me your soul. Ooh, you have good organs. I'm gonna need at least one of those. Bip. Eh, only 4, really? I mean, I guess I'll take it, but... Only 4, really? Get out. Cut this guy open, find out what made him tick. Let's see. Oh, we'll start with the brain again. See if this is a good one. No, not a good brain. Intestines? Let's see if we got another perfect. No, not perfect intestines, but a decent heart. Should be a 2-drop, I believe. Bad intestines. 2-drop heart. Bad brain. Alright. Okay. Skin. Wonder if I could teach a zombie to do this. I suppose it does require surgical precision, so that wouldn't be feasible, but still, it would be funny if you had zombies harvesting flesh for you. Like, at that point, you've done some terrible, terrible things. The dead cutting the dead and all that. Don't need either of those, thank you. And we'll drop these right here. Okay, let's focus just a little bit. Gypsy Baron knows about Esmeralda and her child. Graveyard Keeper. That's you! Oh, thank you. Necronomicon. To get the Necronomicon, you need to finish the astrologer stuff. So we'll need to go and talk to the Gypsy Baron at some point. A lovely and caring old man who tends to make everyone his debtors. This man's a fucking IRS, isn't he? Gunter, no description. Most interesting sprite here, no description. Yeah, okay, I guess. So we need to go to the Gypsy Baron. Probably the easiest way to get there is to just go to Talking Skull and go north, huh? They're right over here, right? I think. Yeah, they're just north of the Talking Skull. There he is. Hello. Can you tell me about your sister Esmeralda? Where is she now? I'll tell you about my sister, but on one condition. The Inquisitor's guards grabbed one of our friends. She's waiting for her trial, so she might still be released. Probably not, I'm gonna be honest with you. Ask your friend Lord Inquisitor to release her, and I'll tell you everything I know. He's not my friend, but I'll try to help. I think it's a bit late to be protesting like that, my guy. You're friends. It's too late. There's a guy over here that you can talk to at some point, because I learned that from Snake. There's a seedy little hunchback dude who comes, I think, over here. You can talk to him at night. So I'll need to talk to him at some point. Because he knows about the necklace, and we need the necklace. Hey, we're finally getting some rocks. Fine, I'll sleep. Stop eating my energy. I'll take a quick 3-second nap. I'm so refreshed. Yeah, fucking right you are. We just need 8 more. God damn, that takes a lot of water. Holy shit, look at that. 250. You bring me rock? You no bring me rock. Useless little bastard. Alright, fellas, since the beer is taking so much wheat, we're going to gainfully employ one of you just growing nothing but wheat. The other one, let's have you make some currants. Just in case, don't want to run out of those. Run out of those, you run out of corpses. You run out of corpses, it's a bad time. Goddamn communist donkey. That's a decent body. Could have a 3-drop in it, or it could have nothing at all. Kinda lazy. Don't feel like cutting it, so we're just gonna toss him right in the forever box. Goodbye. Also goodbye. Ooh. Should probably burn those other ones as well, huh? I do need to make some fodder zombies, though. Eh. I'm torn on that one. Okay, and it's lucky because today is the day that, is he not over here? Snake, 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 snake. Did I just miss Snake? Yeah, so Snake said that there was a weird guy here who was outside sometimes, but I don't know where he's talking about. So I don't know if that's on this side or over here. My mind is like a sieve. I don't really remember things from my previous playthrough. RJ, what's going on, buddy? Hello. Did you show up to abuse me and dip, or are you hanging out for a little bit? Guy occasionally just shows up, throws a dodgeball at my head, and then leaves. And then leaves! Me with a concussion, mostly. How was work, buddy? Did you get in trouble for, doing your job correctly? Be honest. What did they do to you? Was it PG-13? Brewing stand. Cannot be rotated. That's interesting. Probably gonna get in trouble for taking my time now that they won't let me go home when I'm done. What? That's fucked though. You fucking serious? They're just not gonna let you... I see you saved us time and money. For that, we're going to keep you late. Sounds like you never left the military, my guy. The resemblance is uncanny. We still have to meet quota, but we can't go over, and we can't go home until the shift is over. But if you meet quota early, well, then what's the fucking problem? I tell you, some places really grind my gears. Don't make no goddamn sense. And they told us they can't make us do literally anything else, just gotta sit there. My advice to you, just bring a Steam Deck. Something like that. Just bring something you can fucking mindlessly veg out on and be like, fine. I will sit here. I am here to take up space and nothing more. God, I don't know if I ever told you guys that fucking story. At a young age, I realized that public school was absolute fucking garbage. Because, I can't remember what it was. I was sick for like 2 weeks or something like that. I just wasn't in school for 2 weeks. I was sick, if I remember correctly, but this was a long time ago. My mom actually told me this story because I did not remember it at all, but it sounded like something I would do. So, I get back to school, they give me my work. You know, they give me like the last 2.5 weeks of work to catch up on. And I look at it. I do it in like the course of an hour, all of it, because, you know, I'm not a dummy. So I do all the work, and I sit there, and I'm like, wow, so this is all the work they would have had me do over the last 2.5 weeks? Huh. So the next day I come in, and I'm reading a book instead of doing the work. And the teacher's like, "Sweetie, it's time for you to do work now. It's not time to read," because I was still in elementary, right? This was still the sweetie stage, not the hey fucker stage. "So you need to put the book away." I looked the teacher square in the eyes and said, "I am here to take up space and nothing more." And I went back to my book. And that wouldn't have been a problem for the teacher. Per the teacher's own words later, that wouldn't have been a problem with the teacher. But then all the other kids started saying it. And then it became a problem. So they called my mom in there, they explained the situation. Apparently the teacher told my mom, "Look, your son can do the work in a day for 3 weeks. I get it. But these other kids cannot. So we cannot have him doing that because they all look at him and they try and do the same thing, but they cannot catch up. Please tell your son to actually work." I don't remember that conversation with my mom at all, but it really does sound like me, so I believe her. It's not in my rules to release someone. Yes, it is. But this time I'll make an exception. Her friends have been making too much of a ruckus outside my headquarters. Nice. Aw, Riz was a fart smeller. Maybe. So he's not a smart feller. I am not. Have you ever watched my streams? Look, just because I could do the mindless slop work of public education doesn't make me smart. It just means I pass the bare minimum average. I am not smart. I just have a lot of weird niche interests. That's about it. And sometimes some people mistake having a lot of general knowledge for being smart. That's not me. I do not consider myself smart. I just consider myself average. I give you money to entertain me. I mean, I do appreciate that money, truly. Thank you. I appreciate it. That's way above me. I doubt that, because you were able to coherently type "that's way above me" in chat on a computer or your phone. And you were able to notice the joke of fart smeller and smart feller. So you're already above average. That's like the average level. The Buffett. And stop putting yourself down, Edward. Get the fuck out of here. That's way above me, my ass. Oh yeah, we selling liquor now, boys. Hell yeah, 53 silver. Our cash is just flowing in now. So at this point, what I'm really missing is, like, the aristocrat papers. I can't stop with self-loathing. It's second nature at this point. Well, I'm going to need you to stop being Brazilian for a little bit and start realizing that you are, in fact, a person worth love, respect, and admiration. You little bastard. I swear to God, I will travel down there to South America, and I will take you out to a nice lobster dinner and make you feel appreciated, damn it. I'll do it. Don't make me, but I'll do it. I would have failed out of public school if it weren't for a good old George W. Bush and the No Child Left Behind thing. I hated looking at numbers and all these other subjects bore me. So my problem in school is after elementary, I did zero homework. I did not do any homework or any projects that I could not finish in class, because my logic was I was working, right? I was trying to help my family. I was trying to support my family. My logic was school is for school. Home is for home. Fuck this shit. I'll do my best in school, but you can take this homework shit and shove it up your ass. That was my thoughts on it. My teachers didn't agree because my grades were fucking abysmal. Holy shit, I had like straight C's and D's across the board just because I didn't do my homework. But the thing is I would show up for whatever exams they had. I would sit down. I would score 98, 100%, 98%, somewhere around there on just about everything that they had. They're like, look, if you just sit down and apply yourself, because I've seen your test scores. If you sit down and apply yourself, you could be on the honor roll. You could be a valedictorian. To which I responded, why the fuck would I want to be that? No, honestly, like, why would I want to be that? Oh boy, more responsibility because I'm excelling. No fucking thank you. You think I want to give a speech in front of all these assholes? I want to do the work. I want to go home. Maybe not a healthy mindset to have for a high schooler, but damn it, I was working to support my family, so fuck them. I was never Brazilian to begin with. The only closest thing to a Brazilian I have is that I got shot once. Wait, is Brazilian South American French? I mean... they do eat weird food. Nah, I don't detest. I don't detest Brazil like I detest France. You could be a bee. Yes, I could be a bee. But like, why the fuck would I want to be valedictorian? What does that do for me? Oh boy, an accolade. For fucking what? I'm gonna be absolutely honest. I'm not getting a scholarship. No. Your friend is free. They put her on a ship of the dead many years ago. Daughter, once she was a blessing to me, but now she is my shame. She's alive, but she betrayed her own people. She even betrayed the memory of her mother. She sold her mother's last gift, disowned her legacy, and for what? For lust, for impertinence. In the town, she is known as Miss Charm. Ah, so Miss Charm is the astrologer's daughter. Got it. Noted. We bathe, excuse you. You know, I hear French people bathe now. Just like I hear British people actually brush their teeth. Okay, so every night he goes into the forest over here, because he said west. And this is west. Oh, I thought you meant west. West. So he'll be here tonight. We'll come back tonight. It didn't mean shit. I learned more than 5 years I was out of school working than I ever did in school, and then I made the choice to join the army and surprise myself with a 71 in the ASVAB. Well, no, you see, the thing is I learned more in my first 2 years in the military than I learned in all of high school and all of middle school. Like, I'm gonna be honest, the public, now, I can't speak for private education. Public education in America is absolute dog shit. Holy fuck. Here's the things that you need to know that public education will teach you. How to read. Maybe. How to do math. Maybe. And that's about it. That's all that public education might teach you that you can use. Almost everything else is useless, pointless bullshit. Oh, but they teach you history. They teach you a heavily curtailed and heavily, like, redacted version of history, where if you were to crack open an actual history book, you'd be like, well, everything all that was wrong. What the fuck? Why'd they even try and teach me that? That's wrong. Like, dude, you still have people who went through the American public school who honestly think the only they're like, oh, well, the only reason the American Civil War happened was because of slavery, and then you point out the actual text on the Articles of fucking Confederation. You point out the lines where they're talking about the fact that they don't want to do this, but tariffs and all this other shit. Like, slavery was a part of it. It was not the main thing. But you still have people who swear that it was just the evil slavery versus the freedom-loving North. Like, come on, man. You don't honestly think there's black and white heroes in real life, do you? You aren't still that fucking dumb. Jesus Christ. Kokol. Where would I find Kokol? One thing school did to me was lower my already low self-esteem and made my depression worse. I learned more English playing a shitty MMORPG before I was even 10 than at school. Nothing wrong with learning a different language through, like, a creative means. A lot of people knock that. But you're learning via practical application, which is actually a really good way to learn a language. Oh, fuck is Kokol? Do I have my directions completely fucked up? Because he said west. West in the forest is this way. So there should be a little weirdo around here somewhere. And I need to talk to this little weirdo. You said east? I thought you said west. No, he straight up said west. Like, they teach verbs to be for like 2 to 4 fucking years and that's it. Well, yeah, like I knew Spanish was my first language, and then the American public education system beat it out of me. And then I was told I needed to learn it again, but by then my brain was just like, no. But everything they tried to teach us in school for Spanish was fucking dog shit, man. Just really bad. Wait, hold on. Jerry, astrologer, merchant, bishop, Tress, Wagner, Miller, Dig, Rosa, Gypsy Baron, Gunter, Creswold, Corey, Adam. Wait, hold on. There's an extra person. Who's the extra person? Did they just rearrange themselves for no reason, or I'm confused. Did they rearrange themselves for no reason? Cause where the shit is? I thought the new guy would be on here somewhere, but he is not. But like Gunter was over here, now he's over here. So is there someone new on the list, or did they just flip themselves around for no fucking reason? Yeah. Okay. Guy still ain't here. Beginning to get just a little frustrated. Gonna go ahead, Talking Skull. See if that reloads and he goes out there. Let's find out. The fuck is this guy? I'd swear he's supposed to be in that little nook, but I don't see him over there. Where the fuck is this guy supposed to be? What's his name? Croaker? Is this gonna be my phone a friend for the night? It might be. It might be my phone a friend for the night. Where the fuck is this dude? Just got an email. The visit we scheduled with my sister in prison was canceled for some dumb fucking reason. They have a riot? No, that wouldn't be a dumb reason. Alright, this is my phone a friend. Hold on. The fuck is Croaker? Croaker. Graveyard Keeper. damn it. NPCs. Just not listed anywhere in there. Sorry, Kokol. The fuck? It says it should be, he should be exactly where I was looking. What? Is there some reason why he's just not showing up there? Reload? Maybe. He's about one screen west of the Fort Guardsman at night. They're saying that he should be here. He most certainly is not. Okay, maybe it's a bug. That's alright. That's fine. We're just gonna go see the Lighthouse Keeper. I was right, though. That is where he's supposed to be. If I'm bugged, and I don't care. Miss Charm. Oh, don't cry. I'm afraid she'll never accept me. I left her mother before she was born, but I didn't know. I knew that it would break Esmeralda's heart, but it was all in the name of science. What a fool I am. Young man, you must test these waters for me. Speak with her and find out what my chances are. Probably not good. I also need the Necronomicon, dude. Like, you got to give me that Necronomicon, alright? Knowledge. It may be bugged where you have to talk to the guard and then wait a day. Okay. I appreciate that, Lurker. Thank you. So he's supposed to be there? Okay. Yeah, Lurker says that Croaker's supposed to be there, but sometimes it's bugged and you have to wait a day until from after when you talk to the guard. I guess that makes sense. Nice. And we have a star. Okay, so first event requires some faith and some flyers. Let's go get both of those, shall we? Damn, we are stocked on alcohol, though. That's for damn sure. None of these are gold wine, right? Because if they are, I'm going to have to take them from you. Nah, you can keep the gold beer. Now that we got a decent amount of alcohol flowing into that place, money should also pretty steadily rise there, which is good. If you ever get your hands on a radio in an active conflict zone, get on the radio and start saying repeat on occasion, and you get plenty of juicy intel. That's fucked up, actually. It's not just repeat though. It's also say again. Say again is also acceptable, but you have to say it just like that. Don't tell them, Riz. What do you mean? You gave them the first half of the code. Besides, everyone should know about say again. It's hilarious. You gotta say it as much in a bored voice as you can. You gotta sound really bored with it. As long as you sound incredibly bored when you say it, they will entirely believe you and be like, oh yeah, you just didn't hear me. Aylward, no. No, I can honestly say it never occurred to me. That's no, don't go and get his hopes up now. Aylward, no. Bad. No. You were not gonna hear anyone getting their fart box fucking tongue punched, alright? That's not how that works. Whoops, I left this guy here. Time to get your soul. I accidentally left that body there way too long. Get out. Oh, he might actually have decent organs. We're gonna have to look in there. Start with the brain as usual. See if we got a good one. Not a good brain. Not a good brain. Okay. Let's try the intestines. You don't have a single good organ in you except for your heart. He thinks you guys are the same. We don't even speak the same language. It's because Riz is California. He sees you all the same. First of all, you motherfucker, I am not Californian, and I swear to God, I will crawl through this microphone and throttle the shit out of you, alright? Second of all, I have all of you guys color-coded. And for some reason, Raiden, today, you and Aylward have the same colors, even though Raiden's supposed to be blue. And Aylward is supposed to be red. So on my screen, both of you guys are red, and I don't know why. That's so weird. Californian. How fucking dare you? How fucking dare you? How are you gonna put that stigma on me? And I'm from the asshole of American. Riz doesn't read, he just sees you as the same color. Yes, but literally though. Shut the fuck up. When you put it like that, it makes me sound like an asshole. Yo, yeah, I have you color-coded, alright? I'm pink on my end, I mean lightish pink. For some reason, you're both red on my screen. And then the chat window on OBS, you're both blue, which is also fucking weird. What is with my colors tonight, man? Get out. Okay, those are bad intestines. That's a bad brain. It's a halfway decent heart. Don't you mean lightish red? That joke will never get old for me. You got some good organs. And Caboose was my favorite. I am shocked. Truly, I am shocked. Oh, Lurker, I have color code specifically so that I can at a glance see who is talking. Because reading the username every time just takes time. And it's easier for me if I can just glance over and know at like a glance. Oh, okay, red. That's Edward. Huh. That's weird. Bad heart. Weird brain. Caboose is everyone's favorite. I fucked with Tucker though. It'd be weird if I said Lopez. I'll be honest. Lopez. And like obviously Texas, but Lopez. I mean, of course Texas is gonna be my favorite. Duh. Although I will admit, him first season when he fucking possesses Lopez and Texas gets blown up and he runs after yelling Tejas. That shit had me dying the first time I saw it. That was honestly hilarious. Pendejo? Well, now hold on a second. I was specifically told that anyone who calls me that, I was supposed to tell them puta madre. So, puta madre. Hey, hey you. Hey, hey, hey. I don't like you. Okay, moving on. Whee! Let me just drink my liquid cocaine real quick. Secondary favorite was Griff. He's the poster child for Army's E4 Mafia. Griff is the poster child for anyone with You know what? Never mind. Yeah, he's the poster child for the Army's E4 Mafia. You are entirely correct. Yes, you are 100% correct. Yes. You are right. I will not argue with you on that one. Now, what kind of animal has tusks? A walrus. Fuck. I'm about that lazy life, then you weren't about the E4 Mafia, because the E4 Mafia pulled... The E4 Mafia is an unofficial organization that puts so much effort into slacking off. I don't mean to sound like my elementary school teacher here, but if they'd put like just 2% of the effort that they put into slacking off into actually doing their job, they wouldn't have to worry about slacking off. And unlike my elementary school teacher or any sort of other NCO, I actually admire that about them. Because you gotta be really, really committed to put that much effort into fucking around. Now, occasionally you do have to find out. It's true. But usually the ratio of find out to fuck around when it comes to E4 Mafia, usually you're able to fuck around a lot more than you find out. So it all kind of works out. I always love hearing Lopez speak and the subtitles being off in various degrees of what he was actually saying. Yeah. Does playing Warframe count as fuck around? Well, you're not in the E4 Mafia. So, no. I got hops. Then I have no interest. One track mind, this guy. One track mind. I suppose I should do the daily prayer, huh? Or the weekly prayer, I should say. So tomorrow, the Miss Charm shows up. So tonight I can go talk to Kogel. Yeah, I guess that can work. Let's go do some praying. As a new private, I was tasked with 3 other guys to replace the pads in the Bradley's tracks, which is normally a 2-day ordeal. We got it done between 12 and 5 p.m., so we didn't have anything the next day. Nice. We have somebody in my office who's never actually deployed before, like on a boat. So, and he's never like been in any kind of combat squadron before, or battalion or anything like that. So, me and a chief who was there had to explain to him exactly what we meant by night ops. Because he was like, oh yeah, night ops, like when they fly planes at night. And both me and the chief who were there looked at each other and we both had the same look on our face like, yeah, so night ops can mean doing operations at night, or what night ops can mean. Anyone who's been in the military and who's actually deployed in a unit knows what night ops means. I'll give you a hint. It doesn't mean flying planes at night. Our church is great. Yay. Give me your faith. Your faith that I definitely no longer need. You're bottlenecked on faith until all of a sudden you're not. And it's so weird every time. Because at some point, like, faith is no longer a resource you really need at all. Great, Simon! Now, get the fuck out. Blink, 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 blink. Nice. Oh, actually, I think that guy is gonna go there soon, so let's go ahead and yeah. And rule 2. And I just want you to make a whole bunch of these, please. There we go. Thank you. I got a bunch more pickles to make tomorrow. I'm thinking of making a sweet heat recipe to try. You're a monster. What do those pickles do to you, man? What do those pickles do to you? Why must you torture those cucumbers in this way? It's a travesty what you're doing here. I just want to put it out there. It's a travesty. How dare you? Aha! There he is. What up? Master Lord Commander recently bought a necklace. I'll pay you well if you bring it to me. Son of the Lord Commander, he might, but he left a couple years ago. Oh. And he carries stuff. Who be? Nya, hello Nya, welcome, welcome. Hello, Raiders. This is Star Straight Nerd. Hello, welcome. Cucumbers don't last very long. I enjoy them without pickling, but I want to preserve them so I continue to enjoy them. You know what? I can respect that. I can respect that. Hello, Nya. How was your stream? What did you stream today? If you don't mind me asking. I'm on the necklace quest. Goodness. It was good. GYK and Slime Rancher 2. Oh, hey, Slime Rancher 2. Nice. You know, I haven't gotten a chance to pick that one up yet, but I loved Slime Rancher 1. How is 2 compared to 1? It's not a Subnautica below zero situation, is it? Leon, why are you pss-ing at me? Why am I walking? It seems family friendly. Oh, you haven't been here long enough. He missed that conversation earlier. Yes, we are totally family friendly. Yeah, guys, don't tell him. Bip 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 bip. Oh right, I should probably pick up the rest of them. What? I'm totally family friendly. Oh fuck, I can't say it with a straight face. I wasn't planning on it. Good. So, like, I can understand you preserving cucumbers as pickles if it's a preservation technique. But man, I still don't. Pickles are gross. I'm gonna be absolutely honest with you. Pickles are bad, man. God, where is the necklace again? This is a totally family-friendly stream. Times out RJ for an hour. Now we are. Well, clearly Leon wasn't here for me talking about tongue punching someone's fart box. That conversation didn't happen. Don't. Like, you could time out RJ. He's a fixture around here. There's a lot of good quality of life changes. Really? I might have to pick it up because I really like Slime Rancher 1, and expanding out through the far range is always fun. But at some point you've already done everything there is to do, so you don't really want to go back to Slime. It's like Subnautica. You don't really want to go back. That sounds entirely up his alley. No, it's up several people. I mean, alley? What could you mean by that? I don't know what you're talking about. God, wine is so expensive to make in this game. 60 bunches of grapes? Yuck. Please don't. My wife likes my butt the way it is, thank you. If you make my butt flat, she'll be sad. That's where you're putting all of these, you little bastards. Oh wait, you're putting them over here too. You need consistency in your life, spirits. Okay. Alright, we can go see Miss Chain today. Where in the heck is the necklace? I always forget. We've already followed up with Croakle. Mountain Commander's Fort. I'm not too worried about it. Oh well. We'll just go poke Miss Charm today. I mean, family friendly. We'll go talk to... Hey. No. Are you throwing me at me? Hello, harlot.
Calm down.
That crook. See, you can't help this poor woman after all. Ma'am, you are not poor. Actually, he told me where your necklace is. I'll try to get it back for you. Croissant!
Calm down.
Speaking of sweet things, have you ever had a whiff of Miss Chain's perfume? Even you like it. I definitely need a vial. Can you talk to her and get me one? I swear to God. Croissant! I don't know why, but she doesn't like me. She's especially jealous of my friendship with Lisa. You know damn well why she doesn't like you, Miss Charm. You know damn well. About your father's much later on. Marketing is much later on. We aren't going to worry about that for now. We need to make some flyers and don't need to gather any faith. I already have plenty of that. Yeah. See, now the thing about free liposuction is I'd be worried about that just like I'm worried about anything else that's free. I know you like near Toronto, and I know a guy who has a billboard that is seen by half the Toronto population. Heavy, are you the guy? No, you're not. You're not in Toronto, are you? You're over in Alberta, aren't you? I know my geography good. Actually, I don't think Heavy's here anymore. I think he had to dip. Why am I keeping all this ash? Ah, well, like I said before, I'm an ash man. Whip. I need to make some flyers. Yeah, that's enough. Lazy teleportation stone, go! We have 1 star. Graveyard Fest, baby! Hey, everyone get drunk! Give me more money than usual, please. Whoop. Absolutely worth the flyers. Our tavern definitely needs a greeter. Just put one in front of the building and enjoy Hordrick's envy. A greeter. A zombie greeter, that's right! Oh man. I forgot that your greeter was gonna be a zombie. I should make a super zombie just for that. Maybe. Yeah, why not? We're fill up on sin shards. Whee! Yeah, you guys are good. If I wanted to, I could totally pay him in the future to put a spicy poster that is still legal to show up on that billboard. You wouldn't do that to Nya. Absolutely not. I mean, I would, but you wouldn't. Do it. I mean... yeah, why the fuck not? Did I already silver injection this one? What the fuck? Did I really already silver injection that one? Did I also already lie injection? Quad S? So... that is so very weird. I can't remember editing this corpse at all. Did I edit this corpse? Wait, is this the botched one from before? No, it's not the botched one. Who are you? I'm taking your skin now. There we go. Now we can give him the gold injection. Wait. Ain't no way I already hit you with the gold injection. What the fuck is going on here? Eh? Good job, Nya. Good job. That's the best thing to do in this situation. Why? Why is it... I don't think I've done anything to that corpse, but it's not letting me inject it with my juices. I mean... Get out. I don't think catching up is what he's after at this point. Okay, alright. I don't know what fuckery is afoot with this corpse, and I don't care. You're going in the forever box because I can't edit you. Get out. You. Okay, I can edit this one. I think that corpse was definitely bugged because I most certainly had done things to other corpses, but not that one. Okay, I need blood, I need fat, I need flesh, I need skin, which I already have. Alright, let's make some super organs. My cat was screaming his head off. Yeah, Grape's going nuts downstairs, but significant other's down there with him. My cats were absolutely destroying the living room earlier, but that's because they didn't like the food we gave them. And they're terrorists. Phrasing? Are we still doing phrasing? It's Merchant's Day. Because of course it is. Usually my cat leaves me alone, but lately he just wants to bother me and no one else. Well, that usually means that your cat likes you, so that's a good thing. Right? I mean, that's kind of how my bird is with me. Bird absolutely hates everyone else. When I walk into a room, he just starts singing like crazy. I've done things to corpses. Hey, alright? Technically a correct and innocent statement. Just don't hook me up to a polygraph if you ask me. Alright, that's... Summarize what I said. I know a... Oh god, no. No, Leon, no. Nya's a good boy. Don't put him on a billboard. Why would you do that? Run! Okay, that should be it for the blood, I think. Yeah, that's that for that one. That's that for that one. And... silver. Yet more goo. I mean, you could get viewers or you could get people propositioning you. It depends on which one you're okay with, honestly. Speaking of which, yeah, I meant to ask you, are you just getting your Dark Souls Together mod from Nexus? Is that where it is? Because, man, I don't want to go near that website. I already get propositioned. Dark Souls Seamless mod is only on Nexus? Man, don't. That means that I'm gonna have to, at some point, unearth my Nexus account and reactivate it if I want to do that. Because I know that Natris was interested in it, and, you know, I'd like to. But god, I hate that website so much. It's just a bunch of killjoy people who try and police mods nowadays. And that kills my soul a little bit because it used to be a really fun community and now it's just... bleh. I don't know why it was using from there and not there, but whatever. You could just get someone to download it and just forward the mod to you. Nah, I have an account, I just haven't used it in ages. It's a non-Vortex app download. I usually use MO2 anyway, if I can get away with it at least. What next? Glue. Stardew mods aren't that way. Abe created a healthy mod community for his game. Well, yeah, that's because it's one man policing the show. But the problem is you have the people over at Nexus trying to be arbiters over what can and can't go into a mod. And it doesn't matter if you agree with them or disagree with them, a mod should be there of its own merits, and it should succeed based on what's in the mod and nothing else. Not if the people who run the website agree with the mod. Like, how do you have 50 bajillion gore mods on your website, and then something else is too tasteless for you, according to you? What? The fuck out of here. Why no Pokemon, Rob? Ah. Although Druid is trying to get me to do a Soulbound Nuzlocke, but as somebody who's only done a few Nuzlocks in the past, the Delete Haley mod? Eh? Okay. That's gonna take forever, so I'm just going to ignore that for now. Merchant's here, which means I can probably go whoop, and get some wine, sell that to him, collect my loot from the boxes. There's mods for Stardew Valley to delete one of the NPCs. Yeah, I don't agree with those. I think that's so silly. Hey, I don't like this NPC, so I'm going to delete it. Okay, but you're going to get rid of, like, a lot of interaction. Don't care. Okay. I guess. Right. Okay, so we're set for super zombification then. Map. Sweet home. Crate factory. Box of goods. I suppose I could at some point start selling polished bricks of marble, but I am very lazy. So I'm not going to do that. We're just going to do that. My Haley, she's a sweetie. She is. Or you could just not interact with the NPC. Like, okay, legitimately, like, hey, I don't like this NPC. Okay. I'm going to delete them from existence. You could just not talk to them? Well, yeah, but I'd rather just delete them from existence. What the fuck? Why are you like this? Yeah, why not Sebastian? Get rid of Sebastian from the valley and the valley becomes 95%. Look, alright. Wait, Sebastian's the one with the black... It's been a long time since I've played Stardew Valley. He's the one with the black hair who works over at Joja Mart, right? Are you talking about the misunderstood goth boy? Come on. You can't hate on the misunderstood goth boy. Is that not Sebastian? He's Robin's kid. That's Shane, okay. I haven't played Stardew since 2020. Not Shane. Emo, not goth. Hey, look, alright? Absolutely not. I refuse. Get into the Spinomatic. Give me your soul. And you need... fly injection. Boop. Soul time. Ooh, that's a 7-sharder. Thank you. Get out. Yep. That's almost back up to max capacity. Alright, you with your interesting corpse. Wait. I much prefer the MILFs of Stardew Valley anyway. No, Abigail is best girl. The second she told me that the rock looked delicious, I was like, well, I know which one I'm marrying. She eats rocks. I have no choice. It's over for me. God damn. Remember how you were saying that you were missing red? I honestly don't know how you do it because I make almost all of my money forging. So I just have a stupid surplus of red. Okay, super zombification. You can temporarily go right there. We'll deal with you later. Why do I have these here as well? My inventories are so unorganized. It's not intentional, I promise. Come on. Come to Papa. Okay, so first we're gonna completely flay your skin, and that's gonna make you real pretty. Caroline, Jody, Robin, and Marnie are hot. Aren't most of them married? Give me your flesh. Nah, it's 100% Abigail all the way for me, man. 100%. ... Yes. Well, I'm not a I am no longer a home wrecker. Okay. I have a past I'm not proud of, but I am no longer a home wrecker, so I'm not going to be doing that. Modified blood. Just chugging a monster while I'm working on a corpse, why not? Extract the fat. Modified fat. A mod NPC. You know, I haven't really played around with a lot of mods. I think the only mod I've ever played around with in Stardew was the one where it lets you play multiplayer. But that was back when that was only a mod. Okay, these are my 3 modified organs here. So I'm going to put those there so I don't mix them up with the ones I'm about to extract. Pull out the brain. Pull out the intestines. And pull out the heart. And we'll take a look at all 3 of those later. For now... Bip. Nap time. Caroline and Robin hate their partners. Jody is starting to disassociate, and Marnie is too young for Lewis, but too old for the player, which makes it better. My brother in Christ. Why do you sound like me when I was 21? Please stop. No. No, home wrecking is bad. No. No. You may regret it later. I mean, maybe. I sure as fuck didn't. I mean, what? No. Yes, I did. No, I didn't. Okay. Put the brain in the skull. Put the heart in the chest. And put the intestines in the belly. And we have a 26 tier corpse. Get on the slab. I need to go make me some zombie juice. And it's Green Day once again. How do I have neither of those? You there, slave. Health powder. Now. I swear I had a stack of blood over here. Thank you for the follow, Leon. I appreciate it. How did I not keep the blood from that corpse? Okie doke. That should be enough, right? I think that's enough. There we go. Oh, if you're interested, Leon, I do have a Discord. We'd love to have you. If you're interested. Alright, you. Arise. What is my purpose? You're basically a medieval Walmart greeter. Oh my god. The fucking... The hat! And the sign! Holding them both like that is just perfect. That's fantastic. About the greeter. An excellent choice. The undead make the most reliable helpers. Ugh. Yoink. Okay, so the greeter should take effect in like a day, I believe. I'm too lazy to walk from place to place. Why did I make a super zombie for a greeter position? Mostly because I could. That's the only reason, Lurker. It doesn't help that at all. There's no stats required. I just felt like it. So I got to play against a Turbo Fog deck yesterday. Objective, the second worst Commander games I've played. Ugh. Was it one that kept rotate cycling Fog out of the graveyard? So you couldn't do any combat at all? Talk about a negative gameplay experience, and the guy didn't say what his deck did beforehand. I would have opted out. Understandable. When I sat down with Maha a couple weeks ago, I straight up told the table, look, all right, you have your commanders down, and I understand this, but what my commander does is it makes sure none of you have creatures. Are you okay with that? And the person across from me who'd never played my Maha was like, I'm sure I can find a way around it. The person to my right, who had never played my Maha, said, I'm sure that we'll find a way to be able to beat that. And the person sitting diagonally from me, who had played my Maha, looked me straight in the eyes and said, I'm playing Toxrill. Like, are you fucking serious? He saw me grab the bird and he grabbed the snail like, fine, if it's war, it's war. We're doing this, baby. He didn't recurve Fog, but it was so many Fogs. Oh, were you playing Standard or were you playing Commander? And some fucked up blue enchantment? Understandable. Ugh, blue. Blue's one of those colors that I only play just so I can, you know, deal with blue players. I would do entirely without it if it weren't for the fact that I had to deal with blue players. Okay, so you only play Commander. So you're like me now. I used to only play Standard, but man, Standard got to be... I don't think I have to, like, explain what those noises mean, right? Unfun would be a good word for it. Okay, so we have our greeter out there. I suppose... the vial of perfume, right? Ugh. I like Miss Chain. She's neat. About your perfume. If I was a Magic player, I would probably be either a black or red player, maybe mixed with something. I mean, you could always be a red and black player. I think the new Sonic Secret Lair that's coming out, Shadow's actually Rakdos. No? Let me try and find the enchantment. Yeah, sure. I don't know anything about the colors. I just know some cards are cool. Yeah. You need a dozen frogs? Are you serious? Ugh. Yeah, just post the enchantment in the tabletop section of the Discord so I can actually see it. I won't have you type out effects in chat. Those can be lengthy and annoying. Clotho's already in for the night, but I do need to catch some fucking frogs. Honestly, Meishin the Mind Cage? Why does that not sound familiar at all? That sounds like a Kamigawa card, but I might be mistaken. Oh, Clotho is out. It's from your sister. You have frogs. You have 10 frogs. I am buying those. Thank you. All creatures -X -0 based on the cards in your hands? Really? And it's blue? That's neat. It sounds irritating as hell, but it's not as bad as Maha. Because Maha is minus toughness. It's funny, the guy directly across from me said he'd get around Maha by +1/+1 counters. It did not work out for him. The guy to the right of me said he'd get around Maha by indestructible. And I had to explain to him that it doesn't matter if your creature is indestructible. I'm not destroying it. I'm lowering its toughness to below 0. So, like, it doesn't matter if it's indestructible because its toughness is below 0, so as a state-based action, it no longer exists. It's that one scene from Yu-Gi-Oh! With Kaiba. You just obliterated. You're done. It's over. Goodbye. Good day, sir. You lose. You get nothing. Couldn't remove it because he just held counterspell. Oh, God. Blue players. Ugh. The worst. I have 4 counterspells in my hand, so I'm gonna do whatever I want. It's funny, the Toxrill player, the guy that I actually knew, the Toxrill player, he was like, well, so they got rid of my Maha. A round passed. I played Maha. He said, counterspell. I responded by playing Maha again. He had no more mana. Because at that point, I had ramped with Cabal and all that shit that I just had a ridiculous amount of mana and I was good. Do I just need to wait until tomorrow to get more frogs? Because for some reason, I'm not finding the path through the swamp like I did before. I have a Smile Commander deck, even if it's not tourney allowed. You say not tourney allowed. What do you mean by that? Like, are you running Golo, or is it just you have a couple cards? I'm just gonna come back and buy more frogs. Fuck it. Yes, put the cards in the jar. Put the cards in the jar. You can't threaten Aylward like that. He's Brazilian. That's your typical Saturday night with the cartel. Today is Mails Day. I still haven't made those fucking burgers. What do I need to make burgers again? Oh, right. I need gold onions. I suppose I should grow some gold onions. Ugh. Fine. Hamburger. Yes, hamburger. Oh, so you're playing from the Unfinity, or one of the unsets then. The unsets were okay. They're just a little silly. I find it stupid that, like, Saw in Half is legal, but the rest of the unset is not. Gold onion! Still, not letting the group know your deck generates an NGE before you play is so rude. It really is. Like, the first thing I do when I sit down is I explain generally what my deck does. Now, this can have one or two effects. Either they can say, I don't want to play, or cool. But if one of them does, if one of them, instead of doing either of those things, instead picks up their commander and changes it out for another deck and doesn't tell me what it does, I'm going to leave the table immediately, because what that means is that person's like, oh, well, he told me, so I'm going to pull out a deck that has a counter strategy and not tell him what the counter strategy is. I hate players like that. Dude, commander is a casual format. Please just fucking stop. While I say this, I'm looking at my VV deck that still hasn't been sleeved. Oh, he wants them sleeved so bad. Playing a bracket 4 against bracket 2s is bad unless you're playing Archenemy. If you're playing Archenemy, it's fine. Can I stock that with silver burgers, or do they have to be gold burgers? I don't know, let's find out. Burger. 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 Yeah, I need more water. What am I doing? I'm just gonna go get beer from over there. I only brought my Graha deck. It's a 2, and I let people know ahead of time it's a 2. It's like my T-Bones deck. It's forced discard. People don't want to play with that unless given a heads up. See, now that's understandable. That's understandable letting them know, because a lot of people don't like mill decks, but you're still playing a 2. If somebody pulls out a 4 in response to your 2, I gotta tell you, you should be allowed to take a brick to their head. Not because of, like, anger or anything, but on principle alone, you should be able to head brick them. It's only fair. Damn it. Teleport stone isn't recharged yet. I suppose I could start stocking, you know, people meat burgers for my bar as well, but goddamn teleport stone. It's not mill. It forced discard, I would say, is just a flavor of mill. Like a wheel is still a mill, in my opinion. Hey, Scotty, what's going on, buddy? Hello, welcome. Can you stock the snack tent with silver burger? If not, I've got a 20% chance of making, you know, gold burger, but man, I don't want to wait a week to do this. Motherfucker, you need gold beer as well. Ugh, picky people. Might as well go grab the gold beer. Excuse me, garçon. I see that this hamburger, you called it? It is, below my palate, yes. So that means I'm keeping the gold beer. And the people in the Talking Skull can go fuck themselves. I put food here to serve it to here, right? Where do I put the food again? Hey. I move over. Alcohol and pallets. Kitchen storage area and cellar. Alcohol stored in the pallets. We sell alcohol in the pallets around the clock. Alcohol enjoy themselves. Higher taverns quality. Do I give you the food? I honestly can't remember. I don't consider it mill because the FDN Tiny Bones steals discarded cards. See, now, but that's just the thing. There are cards that steal milled cards as well. Because mill can be considered as, well, unless it's been eroded. There are a couple cards that steal milled cards as well. And there's also stuff like, God, what is it? What's his name? Why do I forget? He's from the same set as Roxanne. Why won't you build a deck for me? Because decks are a highly personal thing, and you shouldn't have somebody else do it for you. You should do it yourself. The best way to learn how to play Magic is to sit down and make your own deck. You can't play precons forever, my guy. Well, you can. You'll just be a scrub forever. You don't want to be a scrub forever, do you? Ooh, 7 shards. Nice. Okay, get out. Oh, that's all full. Nice. I have a weird build style to my decks. Well, everyone has their own style. There's nothing weird about anyone's style at all. Like, me personally, I usually do from bottom up instead of top down. I sometimes don't pick my commander until I have the deck entirely assembled. And I'm sitting there like, okay, now what commander would cap this off well? Whereas other people, they only ever build a deck after they've picked their commander. And that's perfectly fine. Top down or bottom up, both are perfectly respectable strategies. Me, even in CDH, I don't dip below 34 lands, whereas some people go into CDH where they're like, yeah, I'm gonna go in here with fucking 20 fucking lands. Okay, dude, but damn. Bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see how it pays off. Okay, there's the 12 frogs. Does this imply Miss Chain is related to a witch? I think it does, doesn't it? I like you, Miss Chain. There you go. Food has been delivered. Thank you! Right, I need to pull cards from my collection for this list. Yeah. I give you $50 USD to build the deck. Since I'm a fluid player, I can play any deck handed to me. If you hand me $50 to build you a deck, I am going to build you some ridiculous jank. I can promise you that. Like 50 bucks, you're gonna have only basic lands, first of all. And I'm gonna go and get those for free, just so that doesn't draw against anything else in there. And then after that, I'm gonna find some really stupid theme and build that, like, fuck it, let me just pick one off the top of my head. Everything in the deck is 1 mana. What's another one? What's another good one? Everything in the deck is MDFC. What's another one? Everything in the deck is bird themed. That's my favorite, because finding bird themed fucking basic lands are difficult. I have a new list for a chaos deck that uses a lot of Unfinity cards. Ooh, Unfinity. Who you building? I really like the Unfinity sets, honestly. Like, I really enjoyed them. A lot of people didn't, but I did. Burger. God damn it. That 20% chance just ain't panning out. My onions done yet? Damn it. My onions are not done. I meant build it online, not IRL. I can buy my own cards. I just hate building decks. Well, what colors do you like? I mean, I'm not going to build it for you, but I can suggest some commanders. It's a 20% chance. Oh, but I am rolling critically low on meats. Yeah, never mind. I'm, not going to do that. baked meat. I have a commander deck that's Zur the Enchanter and a commander named Mr. Dragon Face Dave. I have a feeling that's not his actual name, but I'll take your word for it. I have enough to make 3 more burgers. So if I want more burger, I need more onion. And my onion refuses to fucking grow. Curse you, onion. I can't remember if the farmer actually carries gold onions, so we're just gonna go check. Chaos Deck Commander is Mr. House. I want to say that my friend has a ridiculous mill deck built around one of the Fallout cards. I can't remember which one it was. I don't think it was Mr. House. Apparently, World of Tanks devs had a mecha shooter game that I never heard about, and it's closing after 3 months in early access. First time I'm hearing about it. Wait, what? World of Tanks devs had a fucking actual mech shooter? I love mech. Well, okay. I love mech sims. Let me just say that. I like mech sims. I'm not talking like Armored Core. Armored Core is more of like a mech sim. Yes, there's a fucking difference. I will fight you. I like mech sims. Like the old Mech Warrior fucking battle pods. I'm 100% dating myself right now, but they used to have straight up like full-on pilot cockpits for mechs at some places, and it would be like you were piloting the actual mech, and it was cool as fuck. I don't have those anymore. You do not sell golden onion seeds, and you are a pain in my ass. Pain in mine assholes. Pit. Shut the fuck up. You fucking dummy, I swear to God. He said pit. Yeah, that's the funny word. That's the funny part of cockpit. Thank you. Fuck. You hate to see it. Inventory full. He said pit again. Get out of here. Get out of here. Mech Sims would be like Mech Warrior. So Mech Warrior was one of them. And then there are a couple others that were inspired by Mech Warrior. But I'm not talking like Mech Warrior as it exists today on the Steam store. I'm saying they had full-on hardware built for this specific purpose. And it was glorious. Because you'd have 8 fucking battle pods all linked together, so you'd have 8 players facing off in their own mechs. And pilot skill was definitely a big factor. Alright, you... First of all, you are no longer transporting gold beer. I'm going to need that. And you are going to make me... God damn it, running low on wheat. It's called a quest now. Look here, you could not pay me any amount of money to strap Zuck's fucking hypno goggles over my noggin, alright? That's not happening. I don't know why so many people are like, yeah, get a quest. I'd rather get an HTC Vive. I'd rather get a first generation HTC Vive. I would rather risk the burns than strap Zuck's hypno goggles to my noggin. I am good. It's like trusting Microsoft with your food supply, just not a good idea in general. I have a quest. I'm considering getting rid of it because I don't use it enough. I would get rid of it just because it's associated with Mark Zuckerberg. I'm going to be honest. Man does not have anyone's best interests at heart. Let me talk about how bad it is to build walls while I literally fucking build a wall on this island where I basically fucking lowballed and pushed out Kamaaina people so that I could disrupt the local Hawaiian fucking ecosystem by building a wall around my goddamn island mansion. Fuck you, Mark Zuckerberg, you piece of shit. Whoops. I accidentally left him in the Spinomatic 5000. Yoink. Yoink. Bump. Yoink. Boop. Oh hey, this is a good one too. Alright, you come with me. Beep. I will be getting a quest. Yeah, see, I have no actual interest in VR at the moment. I've been considering it, but man, not only is it expensive, it's very hardware intensive. So I don't know if it's for me. But I would much rather get a Vive or something. I'm just gonna buy it from Steam. That's not a bad body. Neither of them are bad bodies. Alright, let's see if we have superior organs. As always, we start with the brain. Let's find out what's on this guy's mind. Not very good. Alright, let's take your guts. Damn. He's got a perfect heart, but a bad everything else. There's a lesson here somewhere. Quick double check. Damn them some bad intestines. Your brain sucks. You do have a perfect heart, though. I'll give you that. Okay. There we go. Okay, you. Actually, I need this. Give me your schmeat. Now you can get in the forever box. Dip. You have, hopefully, at least one 3-tier organ on you. Hopefully. Start with the brain. Ah! Holy shit, that's a bad brain. Okay, let's see the color of your guts. Oh. Oh. Really? Damn. God damn it, it's doing the thing again. It's messing with my inventory directly. This is so frustrating. Okay, so it is actually perfect guts. I guess it was pulling from there because they were identical. I have a commander deck for Zur the Enchanter and a commander deck for Niv Mizzet Reborn, who is white, blue, black, red, and green. Oh no. Not the dreaded cod bend. Do you have a steam gun on hand? Those are usually helpful with those. I have bent way too many cards in the past. Honestly, I think I need to buy a new steam gun. I'm pretty sure mine's going out. That's just Warlock class, not important. I have a dozen. Okay. Well, if it's not an important card, that's fine. My onions are done cooking. Well, growing. I don't know this for a fact. I'm willing it into existence. Son of a bitch. I just want to make a burger. I opened 2 boxes of AFR. Ah, okay. Steam sells guns now? Ooh, I want to buy a Steam Brandon Smith & Wesson. No, like a gun that shoots actual steam. Why would you put baked meat in a burger? That's so weird. You grill burgers. You don't bake it. My immersion is now ruined. Now I'm gonna go micromanage my zombies. Oop. Hey, free faith. Definitely don't need it. Yeah, but you grill burgers. You don't bake them. You can, but that doesn't mean you should. The best burgers are done on a grill. Or alternatively in a cast iron pan. That is also acceptable. I'm a baked burger. Well now, son, you're supposed to be laying off the devil's lettuce. Your mother and I are worried about you, I tell you what. Yoink. I have way too many stories over here. I should probably start turning these into things I can use, but I am very lazy. Yep. Alright. Let me get you Schmeat and I'm tossing you in the forever box. Raiden? Is that the cartel special you keep talking about, or...? That's not healthy, man. That sounds like a good way to poison yourself somehow. Roll faster! Sorry. I'm impatient. I wouldn't know. I have never partaken in the devil's lettuce, nor do I have any interest in doing so. I am a square bear is what I am. Never drank, never smoked, never done drugs, just done a lot of other horrible shit. I feel that it balances out, even though I know it doesn't. Ooh, silver nuggets! The cartel special involves a donkey! I wish I could go back 30 seconds before I read that. Thanks for putting that one in my brain. Appreciate it. Oh, we're getting a lot of silver today. No gold, though. Which I guess I shouldn't be surprised about at this point. I haven't found a single fucking gold nug. Yes, I know I could use the Spirit's guidance for this instead, but I'd rather not. Oh wow, is my inventory full? Wild. See, now you lost me at tasteful. Okay, we'll put half over here. inches, 48, give or take. Yoink. And we'll put half over here. Actually, we'll just put 60 over here. Fuck it. 8 and 10. Yeah. I can't change that once it started. Too late. Oh well. Yeah. Okay, so Fem's Day is tomorrow. Don't think I forgot about you, you little shit. You going right in the forever box once I'm done with you. You have a good organ. Surrender the good or... That's a bad organ. Try again. You irredeemable little shit. I mean, why does anyone do anything? I am burning the midnight oil just so I can burn these cursed organs with you. God, these are terrible. I don't know if you were just a bad person or what, but man. Get in the box. Okay. I am exactly this lazy. Boop. Okay. I'm so refreshed. The most unrealistic thing you could say on waking up in another world where you have to handle and reanimate corpses. I don't think I'd be sleeping very well, personally. That's just me. They aren't done yet. I know. A watched pot never boils and watched onions never actually grow, but still. Today I can give her the perfume, which is good because that means it gets it out of my inventory. Do not need all this ash. I also need to go and deposit these seeds real quick. Boop. I suppose I could just get the quality enhancer so I could make a gold pumpkin that way, but man, that sounds like a lot of work. A lot of work I don't want to do. You know what I've never understood? This. Is there a purpose to this aside from the fact that it passes time? And doesn't save the game? I honestly don't know. Hello, nurse. Take your perfume. Please don't kiss me. I do not have herpes and I do not want it. I'll wear it to my concert at the Royal Palace. Finally, I will reach the pinnacle of my career. So many things still remain to be prepared. By my sins, you are so sweet to me. Maybe you can help me a little bit more. I need a romantic story for the opening of the concert. Maybe you'll think of something. I'm a bad writer myself, and I don't want something trivial. You're the kind of man I could fall in love with. Absolutely not. No. Begone, harlot. Promote my company in the town. Graveyard veggies. I can pay you. I have jewelry set aside just for this exact purpose. And I can get a good story. Wait. I swear I had jewelry set aside for this exact thing. I mean, I can make some, that's no problem, but damn. I could have sworn I had some set aside. Oh well. I guess we're making it fresh. Weird. I'd have sworn that I had some set aside. Boop. Oh, nope. Stores are over here. 1. And 1. Alright, you thought. Here's your story. Seems like I'm irreplaceable. Ugh. Do you know the local farmer? Talk to him man to man. I need his daughter Elisa to accompany the royal concert. Okay, this is getting weird. The poor girl is mute, but that can be a big advantage for her. Ah! That's fucked up. If she's mute, how... Don't ask questions, don't ask questions. Here's some jewelry. Seems like you're the only one who talks to me like I'm a person. You have not been listening. I feel so lonely, alone in a crowd of admirers. It is my curse. My mother died. I messed up my relationships with my relatives. All my life I've been looking for a charming prince, but I'm cursed. That's not a joke. My mother told me that her necklace would help me find love, and I sold it. I may know who your father is. My father is a dishonorable, deceitful man. Oof. He left my mom and she never got over it. He did nothing good for me. I don't care who he is. Oof. That's... Man. That one's gotta hurt just a little bit. Or at least it'll hurt when I tell him. Sucks to be that guy. My onions, they are complete. Gold onion. Ooh, and I can plant more. Finally, I only need like 2. Burger. Burger. Nice. That should be enough, I think. It's 10 and 10, right? Something like that? So take these up to Witch Hill, stock the bar, and I should be fine. We're just gonna leave them out there in the... What is this? Perpetual summer? Whatever time of year it is. We're just gonna leave it out in the open air here. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. The buffet. Serve the beer. Serve the burgers. Yes. Good. I also need to find a way to get rid of these scrublets. That comes much later. News. Home. Gold onion. Yay, metal. Boop. Boop. Wait. Hold on. That's exactly 56. How about that? There we go. Yoink. Up. Soul. Up. Clean. Ooh, that's a 7 sharder. Up. He's got 4 positive, so one of... Well, that answers that question. I was about to say one of his organs is definitely the good one, and then I pulled the only good one. Yep, it's a 2 positive. We're pulling a lot of good intestines. And not a lot of anything else. Give me your schmeat. Yoink. And I should probably cash some of those in. At some point. Eventually. Hey, 1 in 16. Okay, you do not sell burgers. I know that now. I don't know where food gets sold from here. I'm honestly not sure. I can't remember if it's this box rack or this chest. I know you can sell food, but I can't remember from where. I do know that the money is now rolling in, which is great. Like I said, the money's rolling in, and that's great. We are almost halfway to what we need for the aristocrat thingy. Which isn't important, but eh. Today is Merchant's Day. Silver beer he can take. Gold beer apparently needs to exclusively be served while burning witches. This world is weird. I don't know if I'd, want to be sitting there drinking a beer and eating a burger while I was watching someone get burned alive, but hey, you know, that's just me, I guess. Clearly, this world's people have different proclivities in mind. By which I mean, of course, that they are fucking weirdos. But, you know, we already knew that. Okay. Have Borgar. Checklist. I'll need to tell him that he's a dirtbag. I'll need to talk to him about serving the Borgars. Once I tell him he's a dirtbag, he'll give me the Necronomicon for Snake. I already have Miss Charm's support. I can tell him about that today. And I need to go talk to Farmer. Sleep. pass time until morning, go talk to the farmer, and then go tell the merchant that we finally have somebody to advertise for us. It's why would you be looking to a popular singer about which vegetables you should buy? That seems like such a strange brand endorsement, right? Like perfume, jewelry, clothing, anything along those lines makes perfect sense. Vegetables? From a singer? It's a little fucking weird. I'll give you this flask, but only if you promise not to tell my father. It's a deal. Alright, that's the next thing that I need to give downstairs of the tavern. Merchant! My lord, 'tis the clobbering hour. What's going on, Chaos? How you doing, buddy? Hello. Talk to Miss Charm. She'll take care of the head of the Royal Council. Is Bishop the cheeky one? Bishop is literally your brother. I guess so, yes, the cheeky one. This ceremony will be a great way to show everyone my new position. I don't know. The bishop is my brother. We haven't spoken in many years. Why did you ask who he was if you aren't... You guys are fucking weird. He thinks I've been wasting my time traveling instead of making a career here in the town. Maybe it's time for you to make peace. You're right. Okay, I'll come. Nice. Oh! He buys gold food. I didn't know that. That's kind of useful. I will take these off your hands, thank you. Yoink. Okay, that's taken care of with Miss Chain. And Miss Charm and the merchant. You there. Are you comfortable with having your daughter go with the town slore? You know, about singing. Yes, I know your daughter's mute, but she's very pretty. This is sounding really suspect the more I say it out loud. I don't trust this actress. Hey, look, it's somebody with common sense. I like when she plays. I want to help too. If you help my uncle fix the mill, then father will be so happy. And for that, I need the calculations from astrologer, I think. This is all just one very big chain of Legend of Zelda item exchange quests, isn't it? Latin. Oh my, and back home we blame IKEA. Ah! Says we need stone and steel parts. Where's the last page? There weren't any pictures on it. I thought it wasn't important. And the paper was so soft. Motherfucker. Yep, I remembered that. I remembered having the same reaction, too. Fucking swear to God. The paper was so soft and there were no pictures, so I thought it would be okay if I literally wiped the ass with the thing that would save my job. Y'all stupid. I don't understand how you could be so goddamn dumb. Boop. Boop. It's weird that the progress bar stays even if you walk away, so I could come back later and just finish that. I guess it makes sense for not wasting energy, but that's not how doing a chore works. Weird. More hops. Ugh, inventory full already. I shall cut half the grass and return later to complete it. No, this is like cutting half of a blade of grass and then leaving, and then coming back later, and then just finishing the job and expecting the blade of grass to not have grown or healed. That sounds like it doesn't make sense. It's because it doesn't. Okay. There's a corpse I need to deal with at some point. Not worried about that. Dang it. What about this last one over here? There we go. Yay, hops. I suppose at some point I should install a zombie farm over here. Specifically to grow hops. But man, that sounds like a real pain in the ass. Okay, I'll take that. I'll take those. I am lazy. Boop. Alrighty, Friday. Boop, 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 boop. And we have plenty of water. Oh, and we can make another batch of gold wine. Nice. Boop. Pop. At some point we'll need to do the whole flask thing, but Sleep. That is weird. Why did you mute yourself? Strange. No, you're not. Alright, folks. I appreciate you coming out and spending some time with me. Again, that's weird that it muted itself. But I need to head out for now. I will see you guys later on today because it's after midnight. Jesus. Bye for now.